sure you check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, what's going on? We back. Goodfellow Sports TV in the building. And Kyrie Irving complained about the officiating when in Game 3 last night, Giannis took 22 free throws and saying it's getting ridiculous and it's slowing the game down. So let's talk about it. Make sure that subscribe button, bell icon button, won't miss another video. And he right. You know what I'm saying? He definitely right that the officiating has been more touchy-feely all year. But that's why you cut that shit in the bud early. You know what I'm saying? Players Union should have said early on, halftime break at least, the All-Star break at least. Got together, sat down with their union in the NBA and the officiators union and officials union, in the NBA, and sat down and talked about it. Obviously, the NBA scoring probably went up this year from the naked eye. But back in the 80s, the Pistons, the year they won the championship, 88-89, I think they averaged 110, 112. They was like maybe middle of the pack, the scoring. You know what I'm saying? So it's a way, it's a way to score a lot of points, but not have to live at the free throw line. And at the end of the day, it was hard to officiate Shaq. It was hard to officiate Giannis. And James Harden, come on, man. They got the film to look at James Harden as one of his success is predicated on the free throw line and officiating. So, like I said before, they need to revamp that. It's kind of hard to revamp how they've been calling the game from October, November till, May and June. Probably won't happen. You just got to, thug it out. And pretty much these guys are unguardable right now. I remember, Jordan, he was getting touch fouled, but not like this. 80s, Jordan had to go through it, you know what I'm saying? But in the 90s, he got a little leeway when he became Sir Michael Jordan, became the face of the NBA and took over for Bird and Magic. He got a lot of touch fouls, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't nothing like this. But this is ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? And this is driving away people from the sport of basketball. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the old timers don't, the hardcore old timers that watched in the 70s, 80s, and the 90s, early 2000s. 90s to early 2000s was my era. A lot of guys like that, guys that go further back, they don't watch basketball like that no more because they can't take the palming, the carrying, the traveling, the touch fouls, like no hand check and a little bit of hand check they took out after the Pistons won in 04. It's getting disgusting, but at the end of the day, they all want to wait to cry. In the playoffs, like some shit gonna change. In the offseason, they need to change this shit, man. Because James Harden is grabbing guys, getting a foul call. Cut the shit. Make the NBA no boys allowed again, man. It ain't that no more. That acronym when the NBA went out the door in the 90s, in the early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? And it was watered down in the early 2000s. It's a no boys allowed league. You can't just say because Giannis driving to Gordon Hayward, for example, that Gordon Hayward playing straight up, the foul is on Gordon Hayward. No. Stop building these dudes out. It's a contact sport. NBA is no longer a contact sport. They're making it, you can't touch nobody. You can't even put your elbow when somebody posts you back. You got to, put your arm straight up like you Patrick Star or some shit like that. Make the NBA tough again, man. Real talk. Make the NBA tough, man. Make these dudes, have to earn their keep. I'm not saying come in and let Rick Mahorn elbow you or Bill Laimbeer elbow you in the neck or no shit like that. I'm saying, make the shit, make it a little bit more tougher. Now, a foul's a foul, but the whole flagrant one, and it's an accidental elbow, take that out the game. They need to revamp how they call fouls. They need to revamp the whole foul system, the flagrant system, the tech system. Make it more hardcore, man. They didn't water it down. You know what I'm saying? They didn't renovated the whole NBA to the point where it's really unwatchable. I don't even enjoy watching the games no more. This whole playoff series, man, and you can't even blame it on LeBron. It's just getting out of control. You got guys that's bigger, faster, stronger, and quicker nowadays. And then you're going to, make it a lot more softer and easier for them to get 20, 40, 60 points. I mean, this dude, you got James Harden who getting 15, 20 points off the free throw line. And a guy like that, see the ball go in the hole, it's curtains. You know what I'm saying? Then he get hot. Then he get to step back and travel. Then he get to, Euro step and travel. Then you got Giannis that can just throw his shoulder into you and it's a foul on you. They do got to change, and it's making it unwatchable. The NBA is destroying itself. And I seen Max Kellerman talking about on ESPN how baseball is more popular than basketball. And do I agree with that in America? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call it. That's why they call it the dog days. They call it the dog days in the summer when basketball and football go off because there ain't shit else nobody want to watch. Now, me personally, I watch golf and I watch tennis. You know what I'm saying? You know, NASCAR really ain't my thing, but if I'm able to go to a Formula One race, yeah, I check it out. It's a totally different thing when you go to a race. So much to do, and it's great to hear the engines and stuff. Then when you're watching it on TV, the TV experience is 100% horrible. It's kind of the opposite of the NFL, where the NFL TV experience is so good that you don't want to go to the stadium half the times. But that's another conversation for another day. But baseball, I mean, who's sitting down watching 9-10 innings of baseball? Nobody. That's not even close. You know, Max Kellerman, like I said, he like one of the worst people on TV by far. Him and Will Kane, if they never did a lick of TV again, I'd be good. Boxing, basketball, first take, last take, don't want to see it. But, you know, NBA is destroying themselves. They could be head, shoulders above if they made it tough again. You know what I'm saying? If they made it more of a man's game, but it's a boy's game. There's no more fundamentals. There are no more ball handling abilities. These dudes carry every time they come up court. They're traveling when they go into the bucket. You got dudes talking like LeBron, like a crab dribble. I mean, come on, man. They can't complain now, though. You can't wait till April, May, and then June to complain about fall calls. The game is the game. They've been calling this way all year. They got to be consistent. But in the offseason, if the NBA want to take over for NFL at some point, because the NFL is falling, because they taking away their best thing as well too in the NFL, which is hits and the physicality. That's why people want to watch, because they didn't protect themselves with concussions when they should have had these players signing waivers about concussions years ago, when they should offer better benefits when they retire, when they should offer better, pensions. They should always offer better pensions. It was, Eric Dickerson said he was getting $2,800 a month for his pension. And the NFL is a multi-billion-dollar business, and they a profit organization now. When Trump got into the office, they switched from non-profit to profit. Why is that? All this money they saying that they getting from fines going to charity. No, fuck charity. How about you be a charity to the people who built your league? Put that money into the pension. $100,000, $20,000, $30,000 fines. Put that into the pension and distribute it to your players. But the same thing about the same thing with NBA, man. They gonna destroy. They destroying their sport. They destroying their sport. They destroying their fucking sport. By weak foul calls, and these kids don't have no fundamentals coming to the league no more. Everything is three or dunk. No in-between game. If they have better fundamentals, they can reach 110, 15, 20 points without hitting the free throw line. Motherfucker Jordan averaged 36 points one season and only took 12 three-pointers. Jordan scored 63 points on the Boston Celtics. You see Shannon Sharp always saying, well, Jordan got swept 3 times. Yeah, because the Eastern Conference was an animal. Only people that was making it to the finals was the Celtics and the Lakers. And then Philly squads in there one year in the East. Other than that, it was predominantly in the Pistons. It was predominantly the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Jordan scored 63 without a free throw, bro. Without a free throw. He scored 63 points without a free throw. He averaged 36 points a game with 12 three-pointers. But how they playing the game today ain't the right way. That's why they need 20, 30, 40, 60 free throw attempts to reach 110, 120. Shit, Denver back in the day, they was averaging about 115, 120 points. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, they was scoring without taking a lot of three-pointers. So how they averaging more points if you take away if you just go, point for point, player for player? How is they averaging more points in the NBA and taking less free throws and less three-pointers? Come on. It's fundamentals, man. But, hey, it is what it is. Kyrie can't bitch and complain now. If you didn't bitch and complain when y'all played Boston 2, 3, 4 times this year, you can't bitch and complain now. If y'all didn't sit down with the union and the officiating union and the NBA, you can't complain now. Can't get to the playoffs and expect them to call it different. So take your medicine. Take this L from the Milwaukee Bucks. Let the Milwaukee Bucks waltz on to the Eastern Conference Finals. But Y'all know what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Keep sharing the videos, man. It's the best way to help your boy out. Share. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, the whole nine. Website, promo code in description. Goodfellas Sports TV. Let me know what y'all think about the video and the topic. We gone.